The cup looks like it's gonna spill over. Your drink? Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? I'm pretty sure they're friends outside of work. Really? Only for about half a year, if memory serves, right? Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of which, where's Pablo? Are you talking about Gil? Yeah, Gillian. Archimedes? Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyway, the other guy served me the first time I came here, nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know how. I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. That is just kinda how friendships go. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That was interesting. I sure hope nothing weird happens from all the fuss lately. Bam, brain in a jar. Perfect. No joke. That was perfect. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. And it didn't turn out well because I didn't print enough pamphlets. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are in your family? Just curious. Aside from my mom and dad, we are 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. That's funny. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A. I don't think they chose the motif right off the bat. It kind of probably just happened by accident. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta is the oldest one, then there's Dana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Billy. The youngest one is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we're never 5 and that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Dana and Carlotta had already moved. Alright. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Oh, and what's that? Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention, I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Dana, just separated from her husband. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, it's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. Has healthy coping habits, I see. Not so healthy coping habits. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Oh man. Oh man. I wonder how the school system even works in Valhalla's world. Darn. Dana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. Ooh, yeah. Pulling the time for yourself card instead of facing the consequences is not really something you should do. She didn't think about that. Alright. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she only knew for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly. Alright? Sure, there was that one time that happened, but blame the kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems her friend's brother. He was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. Alright. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us instead of kissing me. What? What? That is weird. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Uh-huh. So I take it you rejected him in the stadium on the kiss cam. You know, doing that when you don't want to be engaged is way better than accepting it under the pressures of being watched. We went out for like 3 weeks. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants. Oh, that's funny. But honest to God, I can't understand why you thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for that just for sex. Never underestimate... Oh, God. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the year. I'm tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. Excuse me. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. What? Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know how to say that, and for some reason the first thing I want to say is khaki. Even though that's obviously not how khaki is spelled. Excuse me. Khaki's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Get me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Yep. The splash of red, and then all of the alcohol. Honestly, this might be the easiest one to make from memory. Except I wouldn't remember the aged thing. One fringed weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Oh, she just starts acting like a pirate or something. Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, and she was always away from home with the orchestra. Oh. Well, it's cool that she's a violinist. Less cool that she was always away. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kinda said that's it one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family lives in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yup. Interesting. Can you speak French? I don't know how to say that. Mommy. Okay. Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. Okay. Alright. That's a good one. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by, but you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know, all my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing interesting, really. Sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. A hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't ever. That sounds like someone would make... Excuse me. It sounds like someone would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security, and I'm their woman. I feel like this is a... Okay, so I guess there aren't any specific details that I'm remembering that contradict what she's saying at the moment, but I feel like that's not what she was saying the last time. Yeah, like, for example, you've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pictures from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. That is fair. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. Yeah? So when I started college, I took a course for system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. Excuse me. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kinda like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I helped make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less actiony than what movies make it to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. By type. Just get her another fringe weaver. Let's see. Cobalt Velvet, that's the one I just got her. No, I don't want flavor, I want that one. I feel like I make the brand teeny all the time. Bad touch. I think I've only made this one once. Alright, that looks right. There we go. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed, thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? I get docked pay? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Nice. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much money on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside... Oh, that's why... I thought those were gloves. But now that they pointed out, yeah, those do look like pretty robotic. That looks like a pretty robotic finger. But aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. I don't know. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in and got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some... Didn't they talk about living together the last time she showed up? Now I need some air. I'm gonna take my break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. That's funny. Every minute you waste making jokes is taking from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. So, alright. I figured something interesting would happen in this little... Oh, unless it's gonna let me save it first. It is now safe to keep playing. Cold, 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 cold. Yeah, we're just gonna keep the music. It sure is chilly out there. I figured we were gonna get some kind of cool little, I don't know, CG art or something. Or like, render thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy, very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? Excuse me. He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts, bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because his epileptic attacks refuse to take... He has epileptic attacks, but he refuses to take his medication. Excuse me. I just don't get what's up with him. Oh, hey, it's Dorothy. And I'm not gonna sing that. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, that was a scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Oh god, here we go. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from the vending machine? But I like you. That's hilarious. Do you dislike my presence so much? Are you okay? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Okay, so by flavor, sweet. Sugar Rush? There we go. And just to spite her, put all of the optional Karma Trine in it. Actually, Sugar Rush is probably the easiest thing to make. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Dude, if I had a if there was a vending machine that would make a snarky remark at you as you get your drink, I would frequent that vending machine. Unless you're Lawrence. Is that supposed to be Gil? But he has this weird idea that good service is the same thing as... Oh, no. It's a machine. What am I thinking? But he has this weird idea that good service is the same thing as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Alright. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. I like the way that she introduced herself there, that was funny. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's all mine.